Thank you very much for indulging me, Commissioners.
Okay. All right. We're going to move to
2026 Jackson.
2026 Jackson Street, BZA case number. Is this four? Is that's Costco? Wait a minute. I don't have the case number, but could you read out the case number?
It's 20872.
Okay, great. You have the floor.
Thank you, Commissioner Rogers. So I have dropped links to the info page that I've written on my SMD website on this project, as well as the architectural diagrams that are in the BZA case. This building, 2026 Jackson Street Northeast, it is currently the New Macedonia Baptist Church gravel lot that they use for parking and events. There is a separate building next door, which is the actual church building, which is a different project not included in this BZA case that already had one BZA approval. This particular project was briefed to 5C on May 18th, 2022, where it passed with a resolution of support on the map amendment, the zoning commission case 304. The only significant change from the notional plans that were presented as part of the map amendment case is that the parking spaces, the 5 parking spaces, have been moved from below ground to at grade. So they would be under the second floor. You can see, if folks can see my cursor, the access would be right here through 22nd Street. Otherwise, they've stuck mostly to those plans. There will be 31 homes, 5 parking spaces, and 2,100 square feet of retail. I am supportive of this project with caveats. But before I move on to that, I do have a draft report. The developer, on behalf of both New Macedonia Baptist Church and Feldman Rule, Ian Rule, is on the line. If anyone wants to ask any questions of him or me on this. Okay. Draft.
Well, I have one question, Commissioner. So, what you're reporting from is you've had several SMD meetings on this, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
There were several in 5C07, which so this project is in the old 5C07 and it's in the new 5B06, but it is just on the boundary. 5C does not have automatic status based on the address being Jackson Street and not Rhode Island Ave. But we will get, I'm seeking as part of the report and the resolution, the authority to seek party status, and they will give it to us automatically, pretty much.
Because that's what I was going to say to you, because I wanted to make sure you put that on the record that it's transferred over, and that you do have parties, that you can have party status and have, because it's great impact, especially since it was done, kind of when we were doing this redistricting stuff. So,
thank you.
To make sure that was on the record.
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner Thomas. And if you, on the screen right now, I do have the meeting history. So it's presented to 5C07, 5C Full Commission. We had a joint 5B06 5C07 meeting 3 weeks ago on February 22nd. And now it just passed unanimously. This needs to be updated. It passed unanimously with a resolution of support in 5B about an hour ago or so. And now, hopefully, we're going to vote on it. So the draft resolution or the draft report is.
Commissioner Kapoor, I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes,
is the retail space still included in the project? I thought for some reason that we talked and they were going to take out the retail space.
No, there's still 2,100 square feet of retail there. It is among my caveats to try to advocate for slightly more. But in the plans as presented, there will be 2,100 square feet of retail. I should note the specific relief being sought in the BZA case has to do with the proximity between 2026 Jackson Street Northeast and the other building, 3200 22nd Street Northeast. There is a rear yard requirement for the new zone, and then there's a window proximity requirement. So this is would be new neighbors in the building that's currently the church building that isn't occupied, would have closer proximity than would otherwise be allowed in the zone. And so that's the relief being sought. There could theoretically be another BZA case if they wanted to reduce the amount of parking and increase the amount of retail at the ground floor through some any other design changes. But while I will advocate for those, we are just simply voting on that proximity, the rear yard special exception, and the window proximity area variance. So the draft resolution is on the screen. I will go ahead and read a few of the finer points. The ANC outreach history that we talked about. The caveats, the significant change made between the plans briefed during the zoning commission case and those briefed for the BZA case, removal of underground parking from the plans. In the most recent designs, parking has been moved to at grade at the expense of potential ground floor retail or multiple ground floor residential units. I don't love this trade-off. It is a reduction in the homes and or the retail that could potentially occur in the community. But nevertheless, I am supportive of the project and hope to work with on any subsequent design changes as they occur to advocate. And the authorizations, this draft was the same one that I shared with 5B, so it's written commission neutral. For 5C, I would be the representative for the commission to advocate in these matters. I move that we accept the 129, the Form 129 report as drafted.
Mhm.
A second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Commissioner Hicks Delgado, can you do the roll call?
Yes. 5C01, Commissioner Dale.
Yes.
5C02, Commissioner Rogers.
Yes.
5C03, that's myself, yes. 5C04. 5C05. Commissioner Oliver,
Okay.
that's a yes.
Mhm.
Commissioner 5C06,
Yes. Commissioner Thomas.
Commissioner 5C07,
Yes.
Commissioner Kapoor. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so the motion passes. So Commissioner Kapoor, you just need to hook up with Commissioner Manning for signature or me. And so we can get that 129 signed and we should move forward with that. Thank you
Thank you.
for a concise and speedy presentation.
What I'm here for.
Okay. All righty. So